あー、入ってるかな。入ってるね。配信外で、古代魔法の痕跡を調べまくって、この古代魔術メーターがですね、
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
4つになりました。2つ増やして違うな。昨日の配信中に1つ増やして、もう1個増やしてきました。あと、レベルもね、レベルはそんな上げるつもりじゃなかったんですけど、22になったんで、ちょっとタレント、まあ、とにかくね、ステルスは上げまくりたいということで、ステルス上げました。あとは、まあそんなに、すごく、でもこれとか、ちょっと1周目でここら辺は撮ってなかったから、撮ってみようかな。これはここら辺はいいかな。透明薬とかね、あんまり使いこなせてないんだよね。で、今回はダークアーツは、ちょっとなしでいこうかなと思って。よし。じゃあ、セバスティアンの、違う。セバスティアンの実家というか、まあ、アンとおじさんの名前書いてるかな。書いてないね。おじさんが住んでるところに、とりあえず会いに行きましょうか。エルドクロフト、遠い。じゃあまず、ここに行くことにして、ここに飛んで、ちょっといくつか街を経由していきましょう。
Revelio.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
なんでしょう。
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
マキシマポーション、まあ
You're right. The
あげる。
world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
よし、それからここか。ここも経由しましょう。それから
Revelio.
たまにね、このブルーパウダーの拠点が敵の本拠地の目の前とかにあるときあるんだよ。
Confringo.
よし。フルドクラフト到着。
What are you up to now?
You made
そ
it.
してセバスティアン。
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. Even after Anne was cursed by one of
ソ
them.
ロモンさん。
Possibly
ソロ
with a
モンさん。
wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
そう、アンは呪いにかかって、ランロクの呪いにかかって、
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside. Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
あ、もう治らないんだっつって。
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
ちょっと
I'm
ね、
sorry
こ
about
の
earlier. Those
二人
bouts
は
of pain are difficult to bear.
おじさんとセバスチャンはもうなんか抜きになっちゃってね、全
Oh,
然
you were
話し
right
合いにならないんですよ
I
ね
didn't mean to intrude. You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about. I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room. Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was. Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was. Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
うーん。
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it. Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you
なる
well.
ほど。なんか呪いでなんか痛みがみたいな。
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
うん。彼女にできることは何もないと。チャリティア参戦。
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St.
なん
Mungo's.
かできるこ
Perhaps
と
the
あるはず
healers
って言ったら
don't
怒
know
られちゃう。
everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you
セバスチャン
doing,
は
Sebastian?
妹
You
を
got a
直したく
first-hand
てしょうが
glance
な
at
い
what
んだ
I'm
け
dealing with.
ど、
I
おじさん
apologize for
も
my
アン
uncle.
ももう諦めて、いや直す方法ないんだよって言ってますね。
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
どっち寄りで行こうかな。
Up there, on that plateau, is where they
もうす
cursed
で
Anne.
に、もうすでに割となんかセバスチャン寄りに発言しちゃってるけど。
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
めっちゃい
Ranrock
っ
knows
ぱ
what
いいる
he's
じゃん。
doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
What was that?
Vegetables in combat? Ridiculous. Someone there? There.
カメカメ白菜様々です。
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
で、さっきあれを、ステルスを強化したんで、あんまり見つかんないようになってます。でも結構これは、キョロキョロ見てるから見られてるかな。もう行っちゃおうかな。
I know I heard something that time. No witch or wizard will be spared.
You've
Ah,
made
stop,
your
stop.
last mistake. You will suffer such arrogance.
あ、いていて。
Let human to put me down. I hate that.
爆発物を投げたい。よし。
Impressed? Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Do you find this? I won't rest.
わあ、どんどん来る、どんどん来る。
Out Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
「まずはアイテムを漁るのだ」
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Estate of
Revelio.
Cruz. Cruz.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio. Confringo.
全部調べないとダメか。
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio.
なんか見たことあるこの景
Over
色
here.
って。
Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a
アン
stairwell.
は、
Revelio.
ゴブリンの呪いにやられて、
Why bother blocking a
そのゴブ
stairwell?
リンの
There might be
呪い
something
の謎を
here
追
worth
っ
a
てる
closer
セバ
look.
スチャンと、
They've left all of
あ
this
とゴ
simply
ブリ
strewn
ンは
about.
ランロク組む
Tells
ゴ
me
ブリ
they're
ン
after
たち
something
が
bigger.
狙ってるなんか怪しげな力っぽいものがあるから、なんか目的は
Lumos.
違うけど、まあなんかちょっと
Journal entry of
同じだねみ
Isadora's.
たいな。
I should. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Reparo.
痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。あ、違う違う違う違う違う。
Lumos. And finger. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio.
地下聖堂に戻りましたね。
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
とりあえずセバスチャン的にはアンを治すためにこの主人公の萌木ちゃんにちょうど萌木ちゃんの力なんか役に立ちそうだなと思った感じですかね。アストロミークラス。アストロミー、なんだ。星のやつだね。天体、日本語がわからん。天体観測クラス。
Revelio.
ここは必要の部屋。
Revelio.
天体学か。天体学でいいのかな。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
インド系っぽい感じ。
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
素直にもらいたいけど、そんなもらえないよ。持ってけないよ。
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
これ選択肢はあんまり関係ないのかなって思ったりもする。
Confringo!
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Revelio.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right. I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we?
いやいや。まあ言ってもいいけど。
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school limit.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Emmett. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Yeah, アミットありがとうね。めっちゃ嫌な返しでごめんよ。なんか倍になっちゃったな。
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Handy resource
いらない
indeed,
装
your
備を
field
売って
guide.
る間
I'm
に
most pleased to be
新
included.
しい
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
The High Keep. High Keep. Natty is waiting for me near Castle Rooney. Louis. ああ、ここか。まあ、とりあえずナティが呼んでるんで行きますかね。ナティ。
Psst, over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
ナティはルクッドっていう違うまあこのシリーズ通しての一番の敵ルクッドの味方をしている魔法使いビクトール・ルクッド、あれ今ルクッドって言った？違うランロクがゴブリンで、それを支援してる魔法使いがいて、それが、ビクトール・ルクッドで、そのルクッドの、まあ、仲間というか仲間なのかな、まあ、手下であるハローをナティが追ってるんですね。
Leviosa, Accio, Guardium Leviosa, Accio.
これがなかなか出てこない。あ、出てきた。
Wingardium Leviosa, Revelio, Leviosa.
Yeah.
Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Confringo.
こんなバッコン爆発して気づかれないのかな。
Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Nice, Tati.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Restrain the face!
Highwing.
Do you know know that hippogriff.
Get this thing back to now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Ah! Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Trifocus Totalis.
Ha! Is that tiger? Reductor! Coward! Fight me fairly!
あ、知った。
Leviosa!
落とした。
Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Stop.
You're going home in a wooden box! Loud as a troll! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Incendio!
Levioso! Levioso!
What have you done?
Levioso!
あれ、まだいた。
Levioso! Glacius! Levioso! How's the view?
いったいったいった。
How did that feel? Levioso! Glacius!
Alohomora.
And finger.
あ、痛い痛い痛い。
Highwing is all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
いやー、ナッティすごい。
Hurry. Highwing! There's the Hogwarts Express! Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
いやー、ヒポグリフの上に乗ってますね。
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Highwing、ゲットだぜ。でも、ちょっ
No
と
need to race now, my friend.
うまく操作ができなくて。うまく操作ができなくて、一周目でもほとんど乗りませんでした。じゃあ、ホグワーツマップで。
learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
で、ハイ
When
リ
you
ン
have a
グ
moment,
を
please stop by the room of requirement.
あ、
Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
ハイリングだけ多分普通だと手に入ると思うんですけど、私特別版なんかちょっと高くて DLC 付きのやつかなを買ったから、このタイミングでなぜかなんだっけセストラルとあとカリゴもゲットできます。ハイリングだけじゃなくて。そしてちょっと今ここは話せないらしいんで、ユニコーンもちょっと捕まえてきました。はいはい。ディックがお話ししたいと。
I don't have anything for this at the moment. Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
よし。そしてこのタイミングで新しい部屋が増えたので、ここにセスラトルとセストラルとヒポグリフを話します。 よし。で、リークのお友達を助けに行ってほしいって言われてますが、そこは結構難しいんで、一旦置いて、バックオンザパス。プロフェッサーフィッis in the map chamber. I should speak him about recent events. まあ、とりあえずフィグ先生のところに行きますかね。なんか古代魔法が強力だからもったいなくて使えなくて、でもなんか実績に全ての敵に古代魔法を使うって書いてあって、それは達成できそうにないな。
And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Yes. いやで、これがこの試練が私的には一番難しかったかなーって感じで、ちょっと頑張っていきたいところ。ルックとキャッスル。ここら辺だったような気がしたんだけど。そんなことはない。ちょっと時間が経ったら多分出てくる。あ、出てこないな。 あ、来た来た来た。あ、でも、あれだな。フェルドクロフト近くですね。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Leviosa and Stupefy combined.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
あ、あれかな？あ、これっぽい。
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him.
How nice of you to stop by.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lucas, don't tell us. Revelio.
とりあえず見張りを通しといて、じゃあ行くか。ヒル先生と。先生、ちょっと見回っておきました。
Over here!
いやー、よく眠れた。
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
とりあえずここは片付けといたんで大丈夫です。
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Levioso!
This doesn't hurt! What's the point of this? I should have been death.
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me?
You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield,
なんか怪しげなパワーが巡ってますね。
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Also!
Might want to look up.
I'm not down with you. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Fighting with dreams, are we? Quite conductive, aren't we? Die for that.
You're going to regret that. Made a crawl.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
あ、上にいる人は倒そう。
A lamb to the slaughter.
Rise and fight.
Ah, I hate heights. Knew you were still hanging about.
Hold still, you little maggot. Confringo.
Pay for your
Glacier.
novice luck. How embarrassing. You just wait till I come down. Huh?
Confringo.
Revelio.
お宝がどっかに。あったあった。
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Something to those symbols on
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then class at them quickly in succession.
goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
なんかおどろおどろしいです。
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
はい、行ってきます。イブ先生も気をつけて。いや、これでね、ここが多分一番難しかったと思うんですよね。
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, 多分結構覚えてないから。
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
あいつ。あれ。勢いが。
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
え、これ乗り越えられないの？乗り越えられないんですか？
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
そしたら
Accio.
あー、また戦いだ。
Confringo. Accio.
あ、痛い。
Descendo. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Tego. Descendo. Glacius. Accio. Descendo. Glacius. Confringo. Descendo.
よし。あ、ここはまだいいんだけど。
I believe I need to proceed to the left here. But how?
また敵がいっぱいいそう。 あ
Confringo.
There's a pillar here. No ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Glacius. Confringo.
よし
Confringo.
よし。で、こっちに行くと、
Glacius.
あ、
Accio.
Those marks readjust the
Yes.
archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
あれ。
Sendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
届かないか。さすがに。あ、違う。ん？
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Alright. 違うな。あ、違うな。そうや。あ。
Revelio.
やっぱいるよね。
Revelio.
まだいる？ないない？来たね。 せっかくだからなんかマキシマ薬でも飲もうかな。透明薬はいらない。あれこれどうすんだっけ。離れときゃいいのかな。よし、最後だ。よかった。
What a relief.
あんまりルックッドおじさんに見えない。なんか石像だな。登れない。
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
恐ろしい。恐ろしいだけど、なんつうか、そう、魔法の世界で恐ろしいってやってるからあれだけど、実際、なんか精神科で右脳と左脳をつなぐ神経を切っちゃうみたいな手術が昔あって、なんかそう、しかもなんかその、すっごい太古ってわけではなくて。
You're back.
And in one piece, no less.
今だったらもうとんでもない。そんなことはしないんだけど。まあ。
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
校長先生が来た。
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
おお、冬になった。
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
どうしようかな。もうなんかちょっとお腹空いてきたから。あ、そしてプロフェッサーシャープのやつはずーっとやってないですね。やるか。じゃあ。まあ、ここら辺にいたら、きっと何かと出会うだろう。
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
ボンバーダは受けたい。プロフェッサー・ハウィンズ・アサイメント。アクアイア・ア・大陸 is a knapsack. Acquire giant people. People to with knapsack. これ動物だな。ジャイアントピーポートード。あ、パープルか。ジャイアントパープルトード。だから、大紫カエルと、ダイラ、ちょっと待って。デリクカ代理か。ちょっとわかんないな。紫のカエルは、なんかどっかしらいると思うんだけどな。湿地だな、湿地。 デリ、ここにいた。まずじゃあこれを捕まえよ
う。What are you up to now?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Ophelia. あ、逃げちゃった。間違えたら逃げちゃった。あ、びっくりした。いる？いないね。どこだろう。どこ？どこ？まあいいか。あ、やった。あ、しまった。違う。
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
オスだった？オスだった。よし、じゃあメス。メスを捕まえたい。
Ophelia. Accio. Levioso. Professor Howin will never believe this.
デリコールか。デリコールだね。デリコール。あとは、紫オオカエル。なんか水辺にいそうなんだけど、水辺あるかな？あ、ニーズか。あ、あったあった。 かオスばっかりだな。
Akio, Leviosa. Leviosa. Assignment's all finished.
Assignment all finished. メスはいますか？メスはいますか？いませんね。ああ、しべたい。
Revelio. Revelio.
オスしかいないす？まあいっか。あ、これはオス。まあでも教えてもらいに行きましょう。あ、ちょっと敵。インビジブリポーションは使うだけでいいから使うか。で、あとは敵。
Revelio.
いいところに未攻略のまあそんなに、あ、でも結構たくさんいるな。
What's that? Who's there? Is somebody there? Hello?
What's going on out there?
雷。
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? If that student defeated our encampment in the tower.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
よし。これでアサイメントもクリアしただろう。あ、オッケーオッケー。
Revelio.
あれ、お宝はあったあった。あ、でも大したもんじゃなかったな。
There's so much we don't know
ボン
about
バーダ
beasts.
教えてくださ
So
い。
much to learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn?
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pump. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell every time, assured and in control.
あとはポーションクラス。
Bad spleen, I think.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready.
Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Wiggenweld potion is not a cure.
ディフィンドは、まあ、あんまり。
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defindo. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Yoし。じゃあまあ、キリがいいし、ここで終わろうかな。次は、ポピー。ポピースイーティングと一緒になんかどっか行きます。はい。